Hello everybody, Carter's back here again, and today I'm going to be doing a part 3, possibly part 4, because my phone's been just cutting out after 20 or so minutes. So anyway, without any further ado, to get started, these are the comic books I have not read. All the ones in the other video were ones I have read, and this box is right next to it, and these are ones I know I haven't read. And without any further ado, first one up is Batman Detective Comics 1031. Very nice cover. And I'm not really caught up on the Batman Detective stuff yet, but it's very good from the few issues I have read. Here's issue 1024. And then Gotham Future State. I started reading this and then I kind of stopped because, well, yeah, I just kind of lost interest in it for a little while. But it's issue number 3 of Gotham Future State. Very beautiful cover. Here is issue number 4. And I know this one was like a double cover where there was someone else, I can't remember who. Uncanny Avengers issue 19. Infinite Frontier Harley Quinn number 1, and this is just a very cutesy cover. I apologize for that. My roommate's on the phone with a friend. And a cover I really like. I think this is a Captain America book. I don't remember. But it's the, what's it called? Alex Ross Timeless variant. And Future State Wonder Woman issue number 1. Pennyworth issue number 1. And I bought this. I was going to read it. Started reading it. Then I got caught up with something else and then just never got back to reading it. Along with this one, it is Black Manta issue 1. And another one that I kind of regret not getting reading is Deadpool Black, White, and Blood, because I really do like Deadpool. Defenders number 1, and this is the newest version of the Defenders. Spirits of Vengeance, Spirit Rider issue number 1. And I do like Ghost Rider, and I just did read a couple of the first 2 issues of the newest series yesterday, and it's pretty good. I really liked it. Next up we have Flashpoint Project Superman issue number 1. And I was pretty happy when I found this because I'm a huge fan of the Flashpoint universe. And I'm really excited because they are bringing Flashpoint back with the newest series. And then issue 78 of Nightwing. And I've read a few issues of this Nightwing series. And let me just say, if I wasn't already so far behind on so many other things, I would start getting it. Then up next we have Female Furies, not Furries, issue 2, and this was one of the books that I got from those mystery comic packs, along with Lois Lane issue number 11, and this is actually my favorite cover of any comic I've seen. And then we have Zod's Will, Hal Jordan Green Lantern issue number 40. And then The Flash 754. Strange Adventures issue 2 of 12. And I'm not gonna lie, I just really love this cover. And this is another one that I got from those Walmart mystery packs. And then here is Batman The Adventure Continues issue 5. And I know issue 1, yep. Issue 1 is right here, and this is definitely very reminiscent of the 90s cartoon. Very beautiful. Oh. And then a comic book series that I'm personally not really interested in. That is Amethyst. It just doesn't look like something I'd really enjoy. I haven't read it, so I'll decide whether it's something I don't want to keep after that. And then I have issue 3. And then another cool cover, we have Green Lantern's Black Stars number 2. And This is one I do want to read, I just haven't been able to find issue number 1 yet. And then here's Batgirl issue 45, pretty cool variant cover. Another beautiful variant cover, and that's Batgirl number 46. And, like, not my favorite out of the 3 Batgirls, but a pretty cool one. That's issue 47. And then Sensational Wonder Woman issue number 1. Pretty cover. And then a series I started reading and then just kind of gave up on, Checkmate. And this is issue number 2. And that is a variant cover. I like the variant cover a little more than the actual cover. And then I couldn't find the variant one for issue number 3, so I got the regular cover version. And this one's definitely the best one for like the regular covers in my opinion. Because I really do like this Green Arrow like cover. Very nice. And then another series I was starting to read and then kind of gave up on, The United States of Captain America, and this is issue number 3. And don't get me wrong, the first 2 were pretty good. It's just the fact that I kind of lost interest in it after that. Next one up is New Mutants, issue number 10. And kind of a weird looking cover. I'm not a huge X-Men fan, so I might, if I like it, I'll see if I can find more. And then an exclusive movie tie-in to Wonder Woman 1984. We have issue number 1 of that. It's a nice cover. And then Justice League 3000, issue number 6. It's kind of an interesting cover, and it's also kind of interesting because I believe these are all kind of somewhat cloned versions of the Justice League, but from the year 3000. And then this book I actually found for $1, and that is The Terror Titans. I don't know anything about them, I just thought it was an interesting book for $1. And then I was really into Future State, so I started buying as many of the books as I could. And this is issue number 2 of Future State, or issue number 2 of Superman vs. Imperious Lex, issue number 2. And then next up I have Batman, issue number 92. X-Men Die by the Sword. And again, like I said, not a huge X-Men fan, but I mean, this cover just was beautiful to look at. Captain Britain right up front and center, Psylocke on the side. A couple other characters that I'm not so sure who they are, but nonetheless, very excellent cover. Also got that for $1. And then in a book that I meant to read because I've had it for like 2 years, but just kind of put it off, Hawkman issue 24. It's a very nice looking variant cover too. I really like when it's just a solid black background with shading, and then the character's just sideways and kind of like a sad looking appearance, I guess. And then we have Batman number 89. Very cool looking cover. And then up next we have The New Avengers issue number 58, I believe. I could be wrong about that. But very cool cover with the hood. And then up next we have The Next Batman Future State, and that's issue 3. Yep, issue number 3. Catwoman Future State issue number 2. And I know I have issue 1, yep. Issue number 1 of that exact same series. And I do apologize if I'm kind of going through these kind of quicker than I normally would. There's something kind of wrong with my phone where, like, it'll just cut out, like, when I'm not even halfway done. So I'm trying to get through as many of these as I can before my phone just turns off. But anyway, Future State Legion of Superheroes issue 2. Justice League number 51. Another variant cover. And I got this one because the Eternals movie was coming out and I was going to read it, but I never did. and that is issue number 1 of the Eternals, the newer series. Very pretty looking cover, I think. Like, I really like the pinkish purple color on the background. And then next up is X-Men Empire issue number 11, and this is a variant cover with Magneto on the cover. Next up is the Terrifics issue number 27, and this is a Dark Knight's Metal tie-in. Yeah, like, it's a pretty cool cover. Like, most of these did come from those $10 Walmart mystery packs. Along with this one, this is a King in Black tie-in, Gwenom versus Carnage. Pretty nice and sexual cover. Return of the Valkyries, another King in Black tie-in, and that's issue number 1. The final issue of the Hawkman series, and that is issue number 29. Then up next, just a cover that I really think is beautiful, like just in its entirety, by Tyler Kirkham, and that is Aquaman issue number 60. Really, really beautiful cover. And here is Lois Lane issue number 10, another variant cover, and another timeless variant, Captain America. Like, again, I'm not so sure what series that's from. New 52 Birds of Prey issue 1. Again, apologies if you can hear any of that. The New Avengers issue number 5 by Brian Michael Bendis. Batman Beyond, my personal favorite Batman. And this one has Damian Wayne on it. Then another Batgirl. We have issue number 48. And then Batman and the Outsiders number 13. And a variant issue of Daredevil number 5, or second printing, of issue number 5. And this is kind of a cool one because Daredevil's wearing the Punisher shirt. And I'm not really caught up on the entirety of, like, Daredevil. Like, I know I read Devil's Reign, and that one was a pretty good story. And I know Elektra was Daredevil for, like, a lot of issues, for a few issues anyway. But anyway, up next is Legion of Superheroes number 11, and this is a variant cover, along with issue number 12, another variant cover. And then this is actually one that I got from my good friend Optima Awesome 101, and I've been meaning to read it. It's just that I've been putting it off, and then I lost it for a bit, but now I know it's in this box, so I'll make sure I read that as soon as possible. Excuse me. And that is Red Lanterns issue 16 from the New 52. Another beautiful cover. By the way, just Atrocitus holding the Green Lantern flag. And then a series I've been meaning to get caught up on, because I've only read the first issue. That is Hawkeye Freefall 4 and Freefall 5. And if I remember correctly, I think they might have taken a little inspiration from this series into the Hawkeye show. I could be wrong about that. Pretty sure I am. And then up next, I have Monsters issue number 1. This is a Marvel book. And on the cover it has some of the more prominent monsters that have been introduced in Marvel, like Fing Fang Foom. I believe that's Devil Dinosaur. And I think that one right there was in a story not too long ago. Man-Thing's writing Fing Fang Foom, so I'm kind of interested about that now. I never really looked at the cover that much. Another series, because I really do like both of these characters, that I haven't gotten to read, and that is Blue and Gold issue number 1 with Booster Gold and Blue Beetle. And I really do love the dynamic between the both of them. Both fantastic characters, love them. And then the next few issues are going to be ones that I got from eBay that I've kind of put off. And that's Justice League of America from Rebirth, I believe. This is either Rebirth or... Yeah, this is Rebirth. That's issue 29, 28, 27, 26, and I got this lot off of eBay for like $10, I want to say. 10 to 15. 20 at most, I think. Oh, shoot. And up next is issue 25 of that same series. Then up next I have Gamma Flight issue number 5. Issue number 4. And issue number 3. And I really like the, I don't know what the word I'm trying to think of is, but it looks a lot like, American Gothic, like that really famous painting, where the man is standing with a pitchfork and the woman's right next to him. That's what this is really reminiscent of. And then Justice League Last Ride issue number 7. Another series that I started reading, then I kind of started putting off. Issue 6. Issue 5. 4. And issue number 3, which, beautiful looking cover. And then The Trial of Magneto issue number 3. Issue 2. And issue 1. And this is a series I started reading because from what it seems like, Scarlet Witch got murdered and Magneto was the prime suspect in it. Haven't got to read it yet, but it looks very interesting. And then Non-Stop Spider-Man issue 4. And I know they have one more issue after this one, and then they changed it from Non-Stop Spider-Man to Savage Spider-Man, which I read the first issue of Savage Spider-Man. Not bad, it's really interesting. And up next is King Shark issue number 1. And I bought this because, well, King Shark is King Shark. And, like, I really loved him in the Suicide Squad movie. And I do want to get that Build-A-Figure of him. It's just more the fact that every time I find one of the figures, it's 90% of the time Peacemaker. And it's always the maskless one. I want the one with the mask. And I saw it one time, but I didn't have the money for it. And then when I went back to go get it, it was gone. So, kind of sad. And then this is from the Harley Quinn TV show. This is the Eat, Bang, Kill tour. And very nice cover. And I know I have like one more episode left, and I've put it off for like maybe a year and a half, 2 years at this point. So I think I just need to rewatch the entire series. And then here's a one-shot from Halloween of last year, I believe, and that's a Are You Afraid of Darkseid? Then I have Phoenix Echo, number 1. Challenge of the Super Sons, issue number 4. Pretty interesting cover. Really digital looking. Best way I can describe it. Flash issue 771. Legends of the Dark Knight issue number 1. Dark Detective issue number 3. And this is basically the actual Batman, while this one is what's his name? Lucius Fox's son. I can't remember his name though. Mr. Miracle, Infinite Frontier issue number 1. And I mostly got this one, like the comic pack that this came in, because that's just a beautiful looking cover in my opinion. And then here's a tie-in for the Death of Doctor Strange, and that is Avengers number 1. And then the next Batman issue 4. Darkhold Blade issue 1, and the Darkhold stuff was pretty interesting from what little I did read. And then I have issue number 1 of Robins, and from what I heard, it's not a great series, but I thought I'd get issue 1 to try it out, just because I'm going to see if my personal opinion is different than someone else's, or if I agree with other people. Then up next I have Death of Doctor Strange tie-in for Strange Academy, and I personally have not read the Strange Academy stuff, but I probably should because I hear it's really, really good. And then a couple of issues that I mostly just have because they were in the like mystery comic packs from Walmart. That is issue number 1 of Batman 0 Point, and that's a Fortnite story. And I'm not gonna lie, I do play Fortnite, but I mean, just having the comic is kind of a little cringy, I think, just a teeny bit. And then up next I have issue 3 from that same series. And then I have issue number 5 of Batman Detective, and this is a pretty interesting series that I just need to read this one and issue 6, and then I'm caught up on it. Then I have issue number 6 right here. Then I have Future State Gotham number 5. Yep. And I really do like how Red Hood's like the main character in that story. Up next we have Nightwing issue 80. Then I have a book I got. This is Ragnarok issue number 4 of 6. Superior Spider-Man issue number 1, and I know I ordered this off of eBay because I really got into the Superior Spider-Man. Like, I really do like the story, and I have the figure, and I was thinking, oh, I should probably get the book because I have the figure, and I don't regret that decision at all because they look beautiful. And then here is Deadpool Max issue number 2, and I really do like this cover, him and Hydra Bob on the cover. Up next I have DC Universe Rebirth Teen Titans Special, and this is the Lazarus Contract finale, and this has a speedster Deathstroke. Very cool. And then I have issue number 5 of that same Fortnite series with Batman. Issue number 5. Up next I have Deadpool Back in Black issue number 1. And I know I have like issue 3 or 5 of that. I also have Hulk vs. Iron Man, Original Sin number 1. Ultimate Spider-Man 49. Number 11. I have Invincible 114. Invincible 113. And then I have the last Avengers story. And this is by Peter David, who I believe did the Immortal Hulk. I could be wrong about that. And we're down to the last like 4 books from what it seems like. I have I Am Batman, issue number 1, and I believe this is Lucius Fox's son. I again can't remember his name off the top of my head at the moment, but I know this is about him. Issue number 5 of The Trial of Magneto. I'm just missing issue number 4 from what it seems like. Doctor Strange Blade. Oh, Death of Doctor Strange Blade number 1. And the final book, Civil War issue number 5. And I was really happy when I found this. Like, beautiful story, beautiful book. And that's actually the last one from the short box. So anyway, thank you all for watching. I really do appreciate every single one of you watching these videos. And yeah, with that being said, thank you all for watching, and I will catch all of you in the next video. Peace.